Windy City, Beantown. This is where I call home. There's a million stories in the naked city. This one's mine. The name's Franklin Arthur Cutter. People call me Cutter. I'm a gumshoe for hire, a private dick. I carve out a living one case at a time. And lately, things have been slower than a dead circus clown in a marshmallow tuxedo. There's a saying, you don't buy a bowl of chili, you just rent it. Speaking of which, the rent is due and I'm down to my last fin. If things don't look up soon, I may need to blow this town. I flat-footed it back to the roost for a few stiff ones and to sleep it off. The office. That's where I hole up most of the time. Suite number 2. What a dump. This money situation has sure got me fuming.
You're listening to WFRT.
I could use a shot of joy juice just to help me let off some steam.
It's TP Wiper and his Outhouse Orchestra with Foul Wind A-Blowin'.
Here I sit so broken-hearted. I may be stewing in my own stink now, but when the chips are down and folks are in it up to their necks, that's when they come sniffing me out. Opportunity knocks.
It's open.
About Cutter?
Depends on who's asking. Get my drift?
Indeed I do, Mr. Cutter. Your reputation follows you.
So this fez-wearing foreign fella goes on to give me his long-winded tale of woe.
My employer is the Contessa Concarne.
Says he works for a Contessa Concarne, heiress to some European chili tycoon's fortune.
Chili magnate.
Apparently, the family chauffeur put a grab on the family jewels.
It happened last night.
And it happened last night.
Including the brown star of Bavaria.
That's when she walked in. She knocked the wind right out of me. I had to take a minute to catch my breath. She didn't say much. The little guy did all the gumming for her. I would have offered her a drink, but I was fresh out. So I cut her some cheese. She was the silent but deadly type. She was European. I could tell by her eyebrows and the faint smell of goats.
Cat got your tongue?
The Contessa speaks very little English.
So where do I fit in? What's your game? I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but my time ain't exactly free.
Are you familiar with the Baron Concarne chili brand?
I like chili.
I believe if you find the chauffeur, you will find the jewel.
And that's where I come in. I'm your dick. I'm the man for the job. So, what's this mug's name? This dame's chauffeur?
His name is Bino Pantalone. He has been a trusted family employee for many years. Here's a photograph of him and the missing jewels.
The brown star. I'm no jeweler, but I can smell money when I see it.
Irish fella, huh? A real cut-up.
I didn't trust Foul, but his money talked louder than he did, so I ripped off a few more questions. But all I kept hearing was that voice inside me saying, "Something smells funny about this case."